A wonderful afternoon to each and everyone. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Maayong hapon sa inyong tanan. I am Dr. Rosie Jean Chosan of West Visayas State University, Pataten Campus. And with me are my collaborators, Dr. Joel T. De Castro, Dr. Maria Asuncion Christine De Gilia, and Dr. Josephine Labilia. We live at the heart of the Philippines in Iloilo. And I came from the beautiful town of Pototan. So this is our town plaza at daytime. And this is our town plaza at nighttime during December, Iwag Festival of Lights. And the language that we speak mostly is in Hiligaynon. We Pototanans speak Hiligaynon. That is our mother tongue language. The mother tongue-based multilingual education, or MTB-MLE, was implemented by the Department of Education in 2012, and it was signed into law by President Benigno Aquino III in May 15, 2013, and that is the Enhanced Basic Education Act that provides the framework for the implementation of MTB-MLE as part of the K-12 program. And in his speech, he encouraged the Filipinos to learn English well and connect to the world, learn Filipino well and connect to our country, and retain our mother tongue and connect to our heritage. Filipino children are also encouraged to be 21st century learners wherein they should be capable of using new and innovative types of technology. And of course, today we cannot deny the fact that children are very much capable of using technology, especially mobile phones. In fact, in a study, Philippines is the third largest and fastest growing market in smartphones in Southeast Asia. And 3 in 10 Filipinos own a smartphone and uses it at an average of 3 hours and 14 minutes, or much more today in 2023. In another study, children's use of mobile phones, 67% of the children in the Philippines use a mobile phone, and the common age for children to receive their first mobile phone is at age 10. Another concern of the Department of Education is in terms of the reading and spelling skills. Sad to say, Philippines ranks second to worst in grade 5 students reading math and skills in Southeast Asia. The same result is supported by the Department of Education, wherein the findings, the results of the assessment says that elementary and even high school students are lacking in literacy skills, particularly in reading and language. Thus, our team would like to address those concerns by providing a mobile technology, Bridge L1, Mother Tongue, L2, Filipino, and L3, Language, provide innovative materials, and provide games in the classroom through gamification. And the last but not the least is to preserve the language. There is a study by Summer Linguistics that out of the 171 known languages in the Philippines, 4 are already extinct, and sad to say, 24 are going into extinction. So this is the main purpose of this study, to preserve the language. That's why we have this design and creation of trilingual word game research. The parameters that we gather and analyze in the development are the following: ICT landscape, curriculum content, Enhanced Basic Education Act, curriculum guide for mother tongue in grades 1 to 3, Hiligaynon, Filipino, and English orthography. We assess the teacher's needs in ICT, parents' assessment of their child's use of digital devices, and learners' use of mobile phones. This is a developmental research, and the software development model that we use is the Rapid Application Development, or RAD. The processes are requirements planning, user design, construction, and cutover. So the features of Terlingo are the following. It is called trilingual because it involves three languages, Hiligaynon, Tagalog, and English words. It has images and audio. It provides immediate feedback in the form of stars, scores, trophies, medals, and confetti. It has help features wherein the student can ask for clue letter words or can listen to the sound if they don't know the answer. And it can be installed in any Android phone and tablet. This Trilingo was evaluated by IT and language experts I mean, and the results of the evaluation shows that in terms of technical quality, is it acceptable? And in terms of content, instructional quality, presentation and organization, accuracy and up-to-datedness of information, it is very acceptable. With the results of the study, we highly recommend that the Department of Education may plan for innovations to create an effective mobile learning educational policy. Also, the curriculum makers can update, upgrade, design curriculum with gamification and mobile learning strategies. We also encourage DepEd to have the training for teachers on the use of ICT, mobile learning, and development of innovative teaching materials. And of course, we encourage teachers to have this trilingual used by the students to improve their spelling skills in mother tongue Filipino and English. One of the best features of this game is that it has the content management feature wherein the administrator may change the language, meaning it can be used in any part of the Philippines. If you're interested, you can collaborate with us. And this can be downloaded. Now, this is in the process of them uploading to Google Play. And we do hope that we can make a version of this in iOS. For the bigger picture, we are trying to have this in the future utilized and commercialized all over the Philippines because of the content management feature that it promises. So if given the chance, it can cater 43,090 schools all over the Philippines. Now they can use it. And hopefully we can help improve the reading skills and the spelling skills of the children. So this is how that Trilingo works.
Welcome to Trilingo. Trilingo has three languages, namely Hiligaynon, Tagalog, and English. To play, you have to choose the language and then click Luyag na Maghampang and key in your name. There are four categories: body, things, animals, and plants. There are three levels: easy, average, and difficult. To play, you just have to key in the letters. Feedbacks are shown after each correct or wrong answer. You can use your earned points to ask for letter clues. You can listen as well on the word. Once you got all 10 correct answers, you'll get a medal. And you'll get confetti. And you may proceed to the next level. So that's how you play Trilingo.
Okay, so that's how
Welcome
it
to
works. So that's how the Trilingo works. I hope you enjoy watching a glimpse of our Trilingo. So, in closing, I would like to leave this quote by Ignacio Estrada. If a child cannot learn in the way we teach, we must teach in a way the child can learn, and that is through play. So, thanks a lot. Maraming salamat. Madamong gid nga salamat. West Visayas State University. Actually, our campus administrator is here, Dr. Verena Pareñas. And the team, thank you very much for the support. And also to PACUIT for this opportunity to share our research. We do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your presentation. Okay, so let's have the questions.
Congratulations on your very interesting study. Okay. My question is, how about the effectiveness of the apps? How do
Yes.
you gauge the effectiveness?
Okay. So actually, sir, this application is the version 2.0 because previously we have the first version 1.0 purely Hiligaynon, and we have the quasi-experimental research done in one of the schools in Pototan. But this time we were not given the opportunity to do it. So we are planning to have that quasi-experimental research done this coming school year. So we will be testing this to grade 3 pupils to test for the effectivity of this Trilingo.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much,
Good luck
sir.
po sa susunod ninyong study.
Yes.
No more question.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Congratulations for the very interesting presentation. Thank you, ma'am. For our last tatlo. Okay, so um, this is for Northern Iloilo State University. Uh, Presenter is Sir Adrian Balotong for Team PACUIT. Swine Management System in PLF Integrating Image Processing for Weight Monitoring. Okay, so ready, sir? We can start now. Thank you.
So once again, good afternoon to each and everyone. So I'm Andre Balantong, so from Northern Iloilo State University, Estancia Main Campus, the Little Alaska of the Philippines. So eventually, my study focus on image processing, so implementation of image processing in precision livestock farming. So the idea of this is actually the motivation is to compute actually and get the weight of the livestock using image processing. Okay, so my agenda is more on introduction methods, results of discussion, conclusion, and simply acknowledgement. Okay, so in the Philippines, in tradition, so traditionally, weight detection is quite more tedious on the part of pigs or even livestock. So which is actually direct contact with pigs, which limit by low efficiency and can result even deaths based on some other studies. So that's why there are some uses the traditional way of identifying the weight of the pig by using the mata-mata system. And same time, detecting the weight of non-contact pig has become the challenge in the pig production. So the motivation and objective of my study is to compute and estimate the weight of the livestock using the image processing and to manage the livestock. Okay, so for the background and related works, and simply some other prior arts, so I have identified the several system that is actually existing, which is what you call Sega Pigs, Hertzman, and same time BigCom. So, and I have identified the different modules that they are actually using, which is the individual weight, automatic weight system, so breathing, health, and medication, and simply the report. So I have actually identified the different modules and specifically found out that the existing system lacks of weight monitoring and weight classification. Okay, so what are the different studies that the researchers did is I have actually divided into four stages. I have actually divided. So which concludes number one, the image and segmentation processing, including also the algorithm that we will be using, so which is the OTSO method, and also what you call the precision farming, and including the grayscale management. So these are actually the review related literature, so which was actually identified. And for my research, so also algorithm image processing technique is actually one aspect, which is the conversion from the RGB or the true color image going to the grayscale image and going to the binary image, which actually being computed by pixels. And same time, so it will be computed using the surface law, which we will be discussing that later. And the conceptual framework of my study is at first, so conversion from the RGB, so whether your camera is a high-end camera, true color camera, or even cell phone, automatically once it will be passed through our system, it will be computed and it will be converted into black and white. From grayscale going to black and white and going to binary image. So there are some other portion which I have modified from the also algorithm, which is I have actually put the elision and the deletion process, which the elision and the erosion process, so the lacking of image or the lacking of pixel, it will be reconstructed using the image segmentation and the edge detection. And it will put the image color by itself. So the overview or the system components and simply overview. So at first, so to capture the image, I have actually put a 6-bit camera, and at the same time, it is actually the top view, and then it will actually go to the database, which is the big data, breeding, health, weight, and simply the report. So this is the sample system, the peak profile, the breeding, the health and medication, the weight monitoring, and simply the breeding process. And for the design issue, which at first I am actually using the RFID, but it is quite more expensive, so that's why I have actually used the OCR or optical character recognition, which is actually being put in the body of the pig. So capturing the image, the pig were using the digital weighing scale, and same time the image were captured using the Logitech camera, so at the distance of 6 feet. So 6 feet lang yung distance niya. And then the image were, the peak were actually numbered according to the image. And calculation using the also algorithm. So I have actually put what you call the histogram of each image. And as a result, so the pigs were weighed using the weighing scale. At the same time, the image were actually captured using the at the distance of 6 feet. The image were numbered according to the weight of the pigs and stored it in the system. So, and it was actually filtered and converting it to grayscale and converting it into black and white, which is the binary image. So the image was compared. So I have actually compared the actual weight of the pig using manual system and my proposed system, which is capturing the weight of the pig using the camera at a distance of 6 feet. After that, so kinompare ko, and at the same time, so getting the difference, so the margin of error is plus minus 0.41%. So based on the average of margin of error, so 0.41% on using the number of pixels to compute the weight of the livestock. So in conclusion, so the demand of food supply incredibly rapidly as population actually grows. To be able to cope with the demands, Expansion of livestock farms are necessary as the precision livestock farming continue to mature. More farmers will benefit from this technology. So in this research, automatic weight monitoring was integrated in the pig farm management to form a PLF. So through the use of the PLF, it would easy the farmers to monitor and manage their farm. So for the acknowledgement, I would like to would like to thank the Northern Illinois State University for the support and to our university president. So references, and thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Okay, for questions? Ahead.
Thank you, sir, for the presentation and congratulations. Sir, question ko lang po is, kaya ba niyong ma-detect yung weight ng sabay-sabay yung pigs or isa-isa lang po siya?
Actually, sir, isa-isa lang because based on our research and findings, so the detection of weight is actually kung kakain yung pig. So I have put the camera under above the sa kainan ng pig kasi if the pig is actually not in the hindi sila kakain, so natutulog yan lang sila, so umiiga sila, and then every time that kakain sila automatically yung camera nagka-capture. And then if you're asking if sabay-sabay, yes, pwede. Kasi there are fences that are may multiple pigs. May tatlo, may apat, may lima. So, paano ma-identify? It is actually based on the optical character recognition. May code, sir, na linagay ko. So, kanina sa presentation. So, dito, automatic. So, yung algorithm na ginamit ko is actually the also algorithm which is so may mga flaws sila, may mga disadvantage of using, but I have enhanced that. I have implemented the elision and erosion detection and edge detection, which, for example, if yung lacking yung puti na side, katulad kanina, after that you will be converting the image from true color going to binary image. So si Otso algorithm actually detects, so kino-convert niya. After that, once na may kulang yung color, so si elision and deletion method will be applying those. So for example, kulang yung puti, so kulang yung computation kasi puti yung kino-compute ng system, yung pixel. So si elision and erosion yung mag fill in sa puti. Yes, compensate niya. That is actually the modified also algorithm which I have actually used in my system. And this was actually on a Scopus and IEEE.
And the detection, sir, is real time?
Yes, sir. Real time. And then for the further research, so i-detect ko naman, sir, same pig, lima, and then I will be using the linear regression in order na to check if there are possibility na mag-increase yung weight, everything.
How about, sir, with the testing? Kasi nakita natin 10 pigs
Yes, sir.
were tested. Is it still in the prototype stage or pwede na siya for implementation? Kasi sampu
Na-implement
lang
na,
yung nakita
yes, sir.
natin.
Na-implement na, kaya lang na ano lang ng ASF, sir. Yung African swine.
Okay.
So, hindi na ako ngayon makapag-continue temporarily. It's
Okay.
because yung sa Region 6, so ASF pa kami until now, sir.
So, how about the feedback from the hot racers?
Supposed to be may ano na, kaya lang yung poultry, yung pig farm na kinantakan ko is actually nag-close. It's because of that disease. So, hindi na ako nagbalik and hindi na sila nagpapapasok ng any personally. But may ano naman, may basis pa naman so far ngayon. So 10 lang muna and then maybe it will be 20, 30, 40 and yung gagawin ko naman sa sunod is I will be evaluating three pictures in one pic and then i-compare ko so that the margin of error will be ma-lessen yung margin of errors. So using the linear regression.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations for your presentation. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's check po, Mr. Garebe. Ito ba siya? And Sir Roxanne, last call. Okay, so thank you for your time, and I think he's the presenter. Okay, so okay, thank you for staying. I think we want to have a photo op, okay, for the winning presenters. So let's go and panel op. Okay, so let's go to the front for the photo op. Yan po, para for
Item scissors, Region 6. Opo, yes sir. Opo, opo, SCE din po. From what school, sir? Si Pete. Sige po, ano, sila sir siguro.
PACUIT.
Para may yung panel. Ay, panel ka. Para may yung panel. Para may panel. Oo. Sige pala si sir. May ECE na kayo, sir. Kita niyo po ba yung ECE po? Hindi pa po. Yung exam, sir. Yung mga lining. Baka si sir mag-present.
PACUIT.
Thank you po sa inyo lahat. Thank you, sir.
West is ano, I graduated my degree sa CPO. Ako sa isa ito. But I'm working. Well, yung aking research actually is more yung sa akin, medication. Pero ano ako, hindi din ako sa engineering, hindi din ako sa industrial technology. Sa ICT ako, ICT to me under my kasi yung semester science walang ECE, softwares yung hindi naman sa industrial. Kaya more yung study na.
go. Okay, announcement po. Tomorrow na lang po yung announcement of winners and the certification will be given tomorrow. Have a nice evening po. Thank you for your presence. Ingat po.
ECE na, pinag ko Sir Reagan. Yes, Quiz natin, quiz natin. O, sige, sige. Ay, si Aiden. Si Sir, si Aiden. Okay, ilan ba ay set? Oy, at sige lagi pumasok. Pag ilan ba yung next kasi? Apply ba, sir? Sige. As mo natin, inandun ka lang. Ikuha ka. Sir, sir, sa US. Ikaw yung sa US. Wow, sir. Ang saya naman. Kasi ano yung plan for engineering at least. Great Sir, pwede nakatayo lang. Sir, nakatayo. Sorry. Hindi na pwede mag-friends inyo, sir? Hindi na pwede. Message na lang. Oh, hindi na pwede. Baka wala ka sa Hindi, sir.